I think we can all agree that gardens are cool, right? You have all these beautiful flowers, trees, all the little animals. It's just a good place to be. Now let's make it completely barren. After that, let's put some weeds, some flowers, maybe a tree, a butterfly or two. Well, this is kind of how your life looks. Just listen for a sec. I have heard of this concept that instead of chasing the butterfly, you should mend your garden first and let the butterfly come. There's also the adage, even if they don't come, you will still have a beautiful garden. And this concept just blew my fucking mind, man. I just started making connections between self-improvement and this concept. It just stuck with me for some reason. All of these elements represent something in your life. But let's start with the plants. All the things that you do throughout the day are basically seeds for your future life situation. No matter what you do, your actions will bury themselves deep in the ground, and with enough repetition, with enough care, they will start growing into plants. This can be either amazing or disastrous. Say you plant a seed of reading. You wish that little seedling will grow into a huge and amazing reading tree. But unfortunately, the social media seed also got itself buried next in the soil, and it started taking away nutrients from your tree. In the end, your little tree never comes to be. The case is, you have to be really responsible with what you plant in your garden, with what gets into the soil. As for the animals, these are all the people that enter your life, or if you are so inclined, your garden. Starting with the butterflies, these constitute the kind of people, the kind of friends that you really want in your garden. These are all the beautiful girls, the great friends, and your loving family. These will give another dimension, another pop to your garden. But paradoxically, the more energy you put into running after the butterflies, the more they will try to fly away from you. You need to give them a reason to stay, a reason to come. You can't really expect them to do this without making your garden hospitable and attractive first. Even if they go, even if they don't come, you will still have a beautiful garden. You will still have built yourself up to another level. And guess what? There will be always more butterflies out there. I think that in order to give all your love and attention to people, you have to love yourself first. And you can only serve them to the best of your ability if you focus on yourself first. And also, there are the critters. Just cut them out. They don't serve you at all. So don't keep terrible people in your life. Last but not least, there are the storms. Unlike with plants and animals, storms you cannot control. These are all the life situations that are outside your control. There are preparations that you can make, but sometimes they will still come. They will still mess up your garden, but still you have to take responsibility for them. Life happens sometimes. However, that does not mean that it's not worth paying attention to your garden. You are the garden. If you want to live a good life, then you have to tend to it accordingly. So, plant the seed today that will benefit you in the long run, and as always, have a good one.